Have you ever paused and wondered if the small things you eat each day really matter over time? There's something comforting about knowing that simple habits can quietly support you as the years go on. If you're over 50, you might notice your body asking for a little more care, a little more attention. And the good news is, it doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's just about what's already on your plate. Today, let's take a calm walk through 10 everyday foods that many people associate with feeling steady, nourished, and well. Nothing fancy, nothing extreme, just simple choices that fit into real life. Let's begin with something familiar. Oats. A warm bowl in the morning can feel grounding, almost like starting the day on a gentle note. Many people find that oats help them feel full and steady for longer stretches. It's not about perfection, just a quiet, reliable start. And this is something many people overlook. Adding a few nuts on top can make it even more satisfying. Almonds, walnuts, or even a small handful of peanuts. They bring a bit of crunch, and something about that texture feels comforting. Some notice they stay energized a little longer when they include them. Now let's shift to something fresh. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, or even simple lettuce. They don't need to be complicated. Sometimes just lightly cooked or tossed into a meal is enough. Many people associate greens with feeling lighter and more balanced. And this is where it gets interesting. You don't need large portions to make them part of your routine. Even small amounts, added often, can feel like a gentle habit building over time. Now think about something colorful. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, or whatever is easy to find. They're naturally sweet, but not overwhelming. Some people enjoy them as a quiet treat in the afternoon. Others add them to yogurt or breakfast. It's a simple pleasure that feels both light and satisfying. Speaking of yogurt, this is another food many people return to again and again. Plain yogurt, especially, has a calm, neutral taste that pairs with almost anything. Some notice it feels easy on the stomach and fits well into daily routines. But there's something even simpler. A drizzle of honey or a few fruits can turn it into something comforting. Now let's talk about fish, especially options like salmon or sardines. You don't need to eat them every day. Even once or twice a week can feel like a thoughtful addition. Many people associate fish with feeling nourished in a deeper way. And often it's also about how it's prepared. Grilled, baked, or lightly cooked, keeping things simple makes it easier to enjoy regularly. Now let's slow down for a moment. Think about olive oil. It's not something you eat on its own, but it quietly shows up in meals. A small drizzle over vegetables or bread can make a big difference. Many people prefer it for its gentle flavor and versatility. It's one of those quiet staples that becomes part of everyday life. And this is something worth noticing. The foods we use often, even in small amounts, can shape our routines. Now let's move to beans. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans. They're simple, filling, and easy to include in many meals. Some people find they bring a sense of comfort, especially in warm dishes. Soup, stews, or even simple salads. They don't ask for much, but they give a lot in return. Now imagine something warm again. Green tea. A quiet cup in the morning or afternoon. It's less about the drink itself and more about the pause it creates. Many people associate it with a moment of calm in their day. And that pause can be just as important as the food itself. Now let's not forget something very simple. Fruits like apples. They're easy to carry, easy to eat, and always familiar. Some people enjoy them sliced, others just bite into them as they are. It's one of those habits that feels effortless. And often, those are the ones that last. Now let's bring in whole grains. Brown rice, whole wheat bread, or simple grains you already know. They are steady, reliable, and easy to pair with many meals. Many people feel they provide a kind of lasting energy throughout the day. Nothing dramatic, just a steady rhythm. And this is where it all comes together. It's not about one single food. It's about small choices, repeated over time. A handful of nuts here, a bowl of oats there. A cup of tea, a plate of greens. Each one is simple on its own, but together they form a pattern. A way of eating that feels calm, balanced, and sustainable. And maybe that's what matters most. Not chasing anything extreme. Just building a routine that feels good to return to each day. Because over time, those quiet habits become part of who we are. And often, it's the simplest things that stay with us the longest. So as you think about your next meal, keep it gentle. Keep it familiar. And choose what feels right for you. If this felt helpful, take a moment to reflect on one small change you might enjoy trying. Nothing big, just something simple you can come back to tomorrow.